Don't you dare. No, 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 no. Get you in here. Hermione's just after her Jags. You okay? Was that sore? Oh. Yeah, right, we're in Grunda's. This is Grunda's room. Just came in here. We're just after coming back from the chemist. I got her Nurofen and Kelpo because I really don't want her to be getting a temperature. Like, I'm so scared of it. So I got her that. It came to like $7.50 or something. Around that anyway. Manny's the way out. I have to use my phone until he's back. Here's the camera. He's helping his friend do something with the camera. So I'm using my phone, so if you do notice a quality difference, it's because of that, really. So she cried a wee bit when she got the Jags. Like, she knew it was coming. It was so sad. I had to hold her so tight. But we're in Grunda's now and we're just chilling. We're gonna get some lunch. And my eye is looking, I don't know, I think it looks worse today. It's better not to do that again. It was so uncalled for. Like, boing, 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 boing. Oh my gosh, it's so sunny. I'm so dry. I need a drink. Right, I'll see you in a bit. What are you doing? You enjoying yourself outside? Such a nice day. Mum. Come on, I just hate. Look at the doggy. What are you doing? What are you playing with? You being random?
1 square meter, a unique look at global property.
She fell asleep. She's so tired.
We might pay 100 billion euros. That's not happening. Oh, and by the way, if there's no deal, we won't be paying you anything. But there is the first item on the agenda.
The Jags took it out of you, wee pet. Did the Jags make you tired? When she wakes up, I'm going to give her some Nurofen because she feels a bit warm. I've already given her Kelpo. There's 2 hours past now, so when she wakes up, I'm going to give her some of this. And it says 1 to 3 5ml dose.
Plans to recruit more police officers. The Tories have piled in and produced a report listing what they say are all Labour spending commitments. They've gone back through various.
I'm going to give her Nurofen when she gets up, Granda, because she feels a bit warm.
And said this will cost voters £45 billion. Labour have said
Melanie, this Jag has you tuckered out. This Jag has her tuckered out.
For somebody to tell you their story, it's something that takes really seriously.
You ready?
You can just parachute in and ask somebody to open their heart to you.
Oh, my baby.
To get to the heart of the person who you're telling your story about. And delve beneath the surface of what's happening. You can hear their story, then you're going to do their story justice.
You awake now over giving Grandis a cuddle? Oh. You giving Papa a cuddle?
Absolutely, and as they meet in Sochi, there is also the
Oh, good, yeah.
the Astana peace talks.
I just give her the Nurofen.
By Russia, Turkey, and
Serbi temperature shouldn't go up. It's actually grand now, but I don't want it to go up.
To talk to the Russian leader about the fight
Oh.
and possibly joint operations around.
How cute are them two sleeping? Oh, so cute.
Last year, that's a couple months before the 2016 election, Roger Stone, one of President Trump's long-standing political mentors and at one time a formal campaign advisor, exchanged a number of private messages with Lucifer 2.0 via Twitter. Mr. Stone has since insisted that the relationship was totally innocuous. Now, in this series of messages, Goosefer 2.0 and Mr. Stone exchange a number.
For future reference ever further, I quite like this run of fleeting motion.
Oh dear. First falls under pressure, wasn't she? And she's won very much. Sorry, run very much like a horse who wants a bit further. I think Soldier's Girl has run right up to a fall. You know,
oh dear.
You know, a guide to what the form is worth. She's run from the others. But I agree, the fourth has run really well, and she's just got tackled.
Oh dear.
And blending, your conclusion about blending seems to be the correct one. More evidence
Doggy! The doggy barking? Hello doggy. Doggy!
So this is a smart winner of our second race. Prosper is her name. She provides a double for Sylvester.
Go see the baby.
And Roger Varian
Get the baby, come on.
started off the season
Come on,
well with
Velvet.
this filly, who's also an eccentric.
Go and see the doggy. Good boy.
Yeah, he went through it really nice. I think he's had to run a bit to a large degree, but his main rival and the favourite on the outside is there on his quarters throughout.
He doesn't seem to be hurt now, yes?
Tactically from that position, and as you said, the way that he switched off, the way that he uses
No, I think it's the Nurofen helping.
A little bit green as well. You can just see a little bit of a look at that turn there, and I think he's going to keep on progressing this horse, and I think that they won't always necessarily ride him like he's been ridden today. It's the right thing to do in this particular scenario, but he is up north. Pontefract, you do often get Sir Michael Stout, the Dolphins, Roger Varian. Some of the I would say that if there was
Hey Jenny, pull out your bubble.
she probably is
Uh-oh.
picking up a maiden, and you wouldn't mind seeing her back on an easy surface again because she did handle that well on her debut.
Swat the flies.
Swat the flies.
Grandad teach you how to swat the flies.
Swat the flies.
He changed the position of the whip in the right hand. He uses the old Christoph Soumillon trying with the hand on Zara that he did the other day to know about. I would imagine they may some headgear on Holsway next time out.
And it might well work. But just for cheap pieces, you have to
Half thought that he was looking at the other horse and the other rider and what the other rider was doing. So he's only had 3 starts.
I'm so jealous, Tina.
Yeah.
So maybe he's getting
Doggy! Doggy! Oh doggy.
For Sir Michael Stout and
Doggy.
Doggy!
take a look at the winning time.
We're joined by Sue Browning here at Ascot, and she's the Chief Executive of the Spinal Injury Association, and they are, by the Vice Chair Paul Roy, sponsoring our second race and raising awareness.
So they make their turn.
Mama.
A mile and 5. That's in front of nearly caught, showing by a length and a half, but only a sedate pace. Second for Sweet Selection, Prince of Arran is 3/4 of a length away in third.
Bye.
In fourth. Maleficent Queen a further half length away with Paris is last of the 7 as they now make their way downhill. Steady descent towards Swinley Bottom, currently a mile and 3 to travel. And out in front nearly caught, sternly restrained by Will Buick. But 3/4 of a length from Sweet Selection in second. Prince of Arran shows in third place as they continue their descent. Harbour Law.
Hey, what's up guys? We're just back from Grandad's. Leonie's in the bath. You in the bed? think my eyes are getting worse, to be honest. You enjoying your bath? We came back from Granda's about an hour ago. And our Asda shop came at 9, so we packed that away. And Manny was watching football, but he's watching some reviews on cameras now at the minute. And then we're going to go to bed soon.
Buttons are exactly where you want them to be, easy.
Right guys, that concludes today's vlog. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had a fun time watching. And if you watched till now, be sure and subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!